Welcome to Prepare Leaders, where we'll teach you the secret formula you have been missing when it comes to self improvement and some leadership tips that will help you climb the ladder of success. In this video, I'll be teaching you what burnt out is and how to recover from it. You may very well be familiar with the story of the Greek mythology figure Icarus, who was more of a flame out than a burnout when he used his own constructed wax wings to fly into the sun. To the wax, he had adhered feathers. The objective was to break out of the maze in which he had created for himself. When equilibrium goes, every day turns out to be just another terrible day, and we continue to climb on our own burnout-induced and stress-induced wings. Our life may at times also seem like an Icarus labyrinth. The fatigue and lack of delight of burnout can only be matched by a lack of interest. I just got back, and in a life that was once full of challenge and satisfaction, I experienced terrible burnout. When I got home, I slept for much more than 3 days to make up for lost time and replenish my vitality. Consequently, everyone seemed to have bad days. But if they continue for a long time, you can be close to or are already at the point of burnout. How can you figure out the difference between transient stress, which is acceptable, natural, and sometimes even beneficial, and chronic burnout, which is undesirable burnout brought on by persistent stress? Burnout and stress, however, are not always the same. When you are consistently subjected to an excessive number of demands that you are unable to continuously manage on a physical and psychological level, you will also experience stress. The opposite is true for those who have burnt out. People under stress may believe that they can get through it and regain control of it. Burnout, which is characterized by tiredness, a lack of motivation, as well as lack of empathy, is indeed the reverse of too much. When you're exhausted, you always tend to give up because you don't believe anything else will improve. So, how would you deal with burnout if you experience it? Before you can even deal with the helpless feelings related to burnout and regain equilibrium in your life, you must admit that you are indeed burnt out. Your relationships, your career, and your health are all at risk because of your dysfunctional thinking, processes, and problem-solving techniques. It's time to put an end to this and accept that you can regain your equilibrium and organize your life. Number 1. Know that you can recover. First of all, start realizing that burnt out can already be beaten. But it won't just go away by itself. The situation will only worsen if you do not address the underlying issues and determine why you feel burnt out. You have to know if it is coming from your personal life, studies, or a profession, or perhaps both. Do you feel anger toward the demands made on you, whether high or low, or towards what you perceive to be a lack of personal fulfillment or excitement in comparison to your prior employment? Number 2, listen to your body. After that, focus on your personal physique. Given that you are currently exhausted from trying to take care of both your own needs and those of others, it probably needs more attention. It is time to stop and think about the foundations of good health and start to know how to keep your body in good shape and enable you to feel smart enough to actually recover from burnout. You can start by working out a little more. Keep thinking back to how those endorphins probably make you feel good and accomplished. Number 3, exercise. Third, get back to exercising when you used to and remember the endorphins. These brain chemicals known as neurotransmitters are also in charge of the emotions of pleasure we get after engaging in activities like jogging or hiking. Your body naturally produces endorphins to ease pain. So start exercising, even if you simply start slowly. When going for a walk outside, drink plenty of water to stay hydrated. 8-ounce glasses of water a day will help, as well as avoiding starch and fat from fast food drive-thrus, which are recommended for improving sleep. Stop waking up in the middle of the night to think about your troubles, because late night sleeping promotes cortisol, a stress hormone in the body, which in the long run can be a reason for developing depression. And before we continue, I'll be giving you time to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to be notified every time a new video is uploaded. And let's continue. Number 4. Take a leave of absence. Taking a leave of absence or vacation is on your 4th. By separating yourself from the things that are stressing you out and taking a true vacation, you can start the process of recovering from burnout. Because of that vacation, you can take a short break and regain your equilibrium. Nothing will have changed just before you return to work, but you do need a time to consider long-term ways to solve the problems that are causing your burnout. Number 5. Examine your personal goals. 5th, examine your personal values and objectives. Burnout can be avoided when your work is in line with your long-term goals or values. So try to look for a job that is in line with what you aim to achieve. However, you do even know what your values and goals are. Self-analysis can help you gain a deeper understanding and discover the root causes of burnout. Number 6. Invest in yourself. In order to emerge from the ashes of your burnout, you must finally invest in yourself on your journey from Icarus to Phoenix to Firebird, not the city. You only need to take a moment to reflect on what makes you feel burnt out in the first place, and invest the time and energy necessary to recover. Your values and goals should also be examined to determine how their misalignment or haziness contributed to your burnout state. We will now conduct a brief review and summarize the tips on how you can recover from a burnout. And these are: know that you can recover, listen to your body, exercise, take a leave of absence, examine your personal goals, invest in yourself. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up and turn on the notification bell so you'll know when I upload new content. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you all in my next video.